Hello, I'm Stuart McLean, and this is the Vinyl Cafe. Suddenly, it's September. Again. I feel like this happens every year. Okay, I know it happens every year, September, but what I meant was, for some reason, I'm surprised by it every year. By the short days and the cool nights, by the end of everything. Or the beginning of it, I guess, depending on how you look at this time of year. And maybe not as much surprised as delighted. After decades in a classroom as both a student and a teacher, September's always felt more like a takeoff than a touchdown to me. Today on the show, we have stories for all the kids, all the students who are taking off on their own journeys, out the front door to the unexplored galaxies of classrooms and lecture halls, playgrounds and coffee shops, the cosmos around the corner that is light years away. I have a story about what happened earlier this week when I walked a friend to her first day of school. She's in grade 1 this year, so going to school is a bit of a deal. When we got there, I was delighted to find the classroom so familiar. Even though it is so far in both time and space from the classroom I attended, her grade 1 is not that far from the grade 1 I knew. There's a blackboard with erasers ready for action, a banner with the ABCs. There are pencil cases and backpacks with lots of colored construction paper. There are lockers and lunch bags. And there are all the little desks with all the little chairs. There is, however, hanging on the wall at the front of the room, something different from anything I knew from my days in grade 1. A pledge. A pledge, I was told, that the kids recite every morning. A pledge to the state of Texas, and this is the part that got me, to one state, under God, indivisible. It bugged me. I don't like absolutes, and I certainly don't like pledging my absolute and indivisible allegiance to anything, let alone to a state. And I started to think about that and why I feel this way and what I'd rather have kids pledge their allegiance to if they have to pledge allegiance to anything at all, that is. And I asked myself, if I were tasked with writing the morning pledge, what exactly would I write? So I sat down and I gave it a try, and this is what I came up with. This is my pledge, and I put it forward today for all kids starting school everywhere. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge my allegiance to truth, under whatever flag it flies, for I know no one holds all truth. And I pledge my allegiance to kindness wherever I see it, and to understanding whenever it comes. I pledge my allegiance to sharing and hopefulness, and to speaking softly, and to love when I feel it, and to hope when I don't. I pledge my allegiance to the children of the world, boys and girls like me who are in this classroom and who are far from here, who are rich and who are poor, and to all the schools here and not here, and to the knowledge in the school libraries. And I pledge to follow the path of knowledge to the best of my abilities, because with knowledge comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes grace. I also pledge my allegiance to laughter, because laughing makes people feel better. Finally, I pledge my indivisible allegiance to recess. I pledge to play with a joyful and kind heart, and I pledge to use my voice and not to hit. Because I know how I play is how I will live my life. And I want to follow the path of peace and understanding and live softly on this good earth.